Alright, well, here's my brand new KLR 650 I just picked up today about 6 o'clock April 2nd 2010. Pretty excited about it, considering that it's my second brand new 650 KLR, because the first one that I had is now totaled. I had it for 3 weeks, ended up getting rear-ended on the top of the Sylvan Hill in Portland, Oregon. That wasn't a pleasant experience. I was stopped. The guy behind me decided not to pay attention, slammed in the back of me, pushing me into the car in front of me. So up and over that vehicle I went, did a few acrobatics, and landed spread eagle on the pavement. So good thing is I walked away with minor injuries from my neck all the way to my lower back, mainly muscular, but being a meat cutter still hurts like hell after a while, but slowly healing, even though it's been 3 weeks now. But as you can see here, moving on, is just got 2 miles on it, so can't wait to break it in so I can start adventure riding, have some more fun on the freeways, byways, fire roads. Can't wait for this summer to do some exploring. Really excited about it. Already as I walked around, you can see my tail trunk that I put on, the GV tail trunk, and being a meat cutter, which comes in real handy because I could put my knives in the back and everything else I need to carry with me. But it's big enough to put a full-size helmet in there. You can see my helmet's in there, some gloves, and enough room to put in some rubber overshoes if it gets too crappy out there. Save your shoes. But pretty awesome. So one thing I noticed between this one and my last one is my last one is a California model, and how you can tell that is you look down here. This right here is the rear shock, and on a California model you'll have a black air pump that sits right here, which is connected to the canister that sits behind this panel right here. Biggest difference between the California model and this one is power and responsiveness. You get about between 1 and 3 more horsepower, I believe. Big difference, especially on this bike, as far as power and responsiveness. I mean, this, I couldn't believe it when I hopped on it and rode home. I only live a mile from Motorsports of Hillsboro, where I got it, and wow, quite different. So anybody out there looking for a KLR, make sure you don't get a California model. So look for this canister or their lack of that sits right here. So if it doesn't have it on there, like this one doesn't, you don't have a California model. I highly suggest that, unless you're in California, which, you know, you don't really have a choice. But there she is. Well, it's not a she, it's a he. I call it Doctor Therapy, and for good reason. You hop on this thing and you just, all your stress that you've got during the day or after work, before work, everything just kind of just subsides. Just nice riding it, having the air rush around you, freedom of the road. It's amazing what you can feel and what you can smell when you're not inside a car. You can smell the flowers a lot better. You can even smell the rain. It smells clean and fresh, all the air. Unless you're behind a diesel truck, because you smell that a heck of a lot more, but that's okay. Because when you're on a bike, everything just seems to go away and nothing but happiness takes its place. It's so much fun. But there she is. He is Doctor Therapy. So very excited to hop on this thing again, break it in, and head out on the road. It's now my daily commuter, so now I can park my diesel. This thing gets about between 50 and 55 miles to the gallon. 6-gallon fuel tank, which is awesome. Got a nice 300-mile range there, and when you're in the backwoods you can get all the range you can get. My diesel, on the other hand, gets 17 miles to the gallon. So do the math. The payment, the fuel on this, and the insurance is a lot less a month than just the fuel cost on that truck. So very well worth it. Very well worth it. So there it is. Let's move on to the right side. Nice and clean. That won't stay clean for very long. Being in Oregon, it does rain quite a bit. So, which is raining right now. So if you heard a clink in the background, that's that. That is what's left of my last KLR 650. There's the mounting plate from the old KLR, where now the tail trunk is now on the new one. That is my left rear tail light, or excuse me, my turn signal, left rear turn signal. And the red pieces, as you can see there, is my tail light, and bits and pieces of the fairing and the side case. So like I said, it totaled it out, but these are just little mementos from the first one. Lets me know that even though I did everything right, you can still have an accident because somebody else wasn't paying attention. So bikes are totally safe, just like cars, until you get it in the hands of a human that doesn't pay attention. But this isn't a PSA announcement. This is Excitement Day. I've got my bike back. So, hope you enjoyed it, and we'll catch you later. Thanks for watching.